Libra, how's everybody doing? Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on for us. I'm feeling an activation in the crown chakra. I'm looking at the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, and I'm also looking at the King of Pentacles here. I'm hearing job very strongly. Maybe we're being guided to take the lead with something at work, okay? I'm hearing something regarding the career, Libra. There may be something coming to light about somebody that we're working for, somebody we're working with. It's almost like somebody's character gets revealed to you in a sense, okay? I'm seeing us making progress with the sense of spirituality that we have, maybe some type of moral background, traditional beliefs, something like that. I'm hearing system. I'm seeing us being guided to go in a certain way, like if we want to reach a particular goal, spirit kind of guiding us in a certain, down a certain path in a certain direction, okay? Where we're going to meet a goal that we are, that we're aiming for, okay? And it's like if you do it a particular way, you're going to get the outcome that you're looking for. And it's something that's going to take a sense of strategy, and I'm hearing also intuition to get to this place, okay? There may be some sort of competition. I'm getting the word competition strongly, okay? I'm getting something about somebody trying to knock you off your horse. It's like you may feel like you're being guided in a different direction or a particular direction, and in order to make the progress that you want to make, you're being guided to kind of focus on where you want to focus and keep striving in this direction and not be distracted by any sort of like talk or negativity that's around you that's not in support with where you're trying to get to, okay, Libra? There may be somebody, somebody that may like to share their opinion or take the lead, maybe even give directives to you that you're being guided to kind of pull back from, okay? I'm hearing I can do it on my own. Maybe understanding too that we can do something on our own. That we're gaining a sense of belief in ourselves. I'm seeing there being a sense of harmony that we're developing as far as what we want to be pursuing, okay? And I'm getting also that we're being guided to focus in a particular direction, maybe focusing on something with a career, maybe rather than focusing on an interpersonal relationship, something like that. And I'm seeing a goal that we want to reach becoming illuminated. There also may have been something that was seemingly holding us back as well that we needed to come to terms with. Maybe a situation where we were having a disagreement, argument, something with somebody. I'm getting the word competition again, where we felt hurt by somebody's character and the way that it was revealed. And I'm seeing us being guided to really validate the way that we're feeling, recognizing that maybe we did feel hurt in a situation, and this is going to further us with the progress that we're making. I'm getting that something on an interpersonal level may have been illuminated. Maybe some sort of tension came to a head in a way, okay? Maybe we also recognize that in being around somebody in particular that we notice something about their character, whereas maybe we realized that there was chaos around somebody, or that this was something they were encouraging in the relationship. Maybe some sort of competition. Someone encouraging you to be competitive or something like that. But I'm seeing us being guided to move away from this, okay? Because it's like we recognize in somebody's heart that they may not be in a place yet where they're striving for peace. And in understanding that this is not something that we feel like is in alignment with us, and we continue moving forward, it's very integral to a sense of growth that we're developing, okay? I'm hearing something about Leo heart. I'm looking at the sun here. I'm looking at Taurus as well. And I'm seeing that there's a change that we're going to, I'm hearing begin recognizing soon, okay? As we move out of maybe some sort of chaos that we had been involved in, okay? Going where our intuition is leading us. Maybe even to call judgment on a situation and see whether we want to stick around or not. I'm seeing a sense of clarity that comes in for us, whether this is something we realize or somebody that comes in to help give us clarity with something, okay? It's like recognizing that you can find reciprocity, maybe in leaving whatever dynamic this is, okay? And bringing a sense of justice to it. Maybe you're even realizing that you're being guided to speak out on something. I'm hearing the word confront. It's like we're recognizing almost a role that we're being guided to play, maybe calling judgment on a situation with somebody. Because there may be somebody coming in to share. I'm hearing spread a certain type of information. And I'm seeing that we're really being guided to judge this information for ourselves rather than take on the judgment of the person who's delivering this information for us, okay? I'm hearing being deliberate with our listening skills. Okay, so the information that we may be receiving from somebody could be somewhat distorted, okay? And I'm seeing us being guided to really use our judgment skills and balance this out in a way where the story, the picture is making sense to us. I'm looking at Gemini and Sagittarius here, and also Pluto. And I'm seeing that somebody may use their words in a particular way, maybe be somewhat of a pragmatic speaker. And I'm seeing us being guided to very much be mindful of the source of our information and the nature of that source as well, okay? Falling over the Three of Cups. It's like maybe when you get together with something, a certain type of talk manifests, okay? And we're being guided to look at this in a lens that is very balanced, okay? I'm getting also that it helps us assert other things from this information and from understanding where it's coming from. And as we look and receive this, look at and receive this information from a lens that is balanced, I'm seeing a sense of clarity that this brings to us, okay? And it's like being mindful of where information comes from that we're receiving. Because there may be something that someone's not being completely upfront about, and looking at it with, I'm hearing a scrutinizing lens, allows us to kind of get to the bottom of whatever this thing is, okay? Whatever information this is that we're being given. I'm seeing too that there could be an outcome that's manifested that we feel disappointed by, and we are being guided to recognize this and strive towards healing. Maybe also the fact that we needed to interject regarding something. I'm looking at Gemini over here, and I'm looking at the Ten of Swords, which means bringing something to an ending, okay? I'm hearing separation. You may be being guided away from a particular type of dynamic, relationship, friendship, something like that, because it's out of balance. It's like recognizing when somebody around you, when you talk to this person, that it kind of puts you in a space where you feel like it kind of tangles you up in your head rather than frees you, okay? It's like somebody that may be surrounded by that type of energy, and I'm seeing us being guided to really alchemize this type of friendship. I'm getting like a sense of camaraderie that we have with this person. Be mindful of like the information exchange, how we're processing that, and also maybe end a certain type of dynamic or pull back from it if need be, if we feel like it's not balanced and if we don't feel like it's aiding our growth, okay? And I'm seeing that by us bringing justice to this situation and maybe ending something that we feel like we're being guided to end, it's going to free us up from this energy. It's going to take us out of this energy, removing yourself from that. And it's like maybe going your own way with something in a way where you feel like, I'm hearing something about a clear objective, okay? It's like feeling empowered because you may be being guided to do something independently, okay? Maybe some type of self-reflection, a self-reflective journey that we're being guided down. I'm getting ultimately that we may be being guided away from a person whose growth may not be aligning with ours at this time, okay? And I'm seeing that we may feel disappointed because of a decision that we need to make, but it's like we're coming face to face with the fact that a decision is going to need to be made, and it's like, are you going to choose to continue on the path of the growth and progress that you're making, or are we going to choose to still resist making this decision until you come to a point where you can't resist it anymore and it's kind of forced, okay? I'm seeing something like this, and it's like we can make the decision to let go of any sort of stress that we're feeling in procrastinating making this choice, and we can free ourselves from the mind space. All right, Libra. We are going to end it there. In the last spread, I'm looking at your card, Libra. I'm looking at Aquarius, and I'm looking at Virgo here, okay? So again, we may be guided to be doing something on our own for the time being right now. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.